Meanwhile, former special counsel Jack Smith expected to privately testify before House Judiciary Committee sometime later this month. An attorney for Jack Smith says in a statement, quote, nearly 6 weeks ago, Jack offered to voluntarily appear before the House Judiciary Committee in an open hearing to answer any questions lawmakers have. Jack looks forward to meeting the committee later this month to discuss his work and clarify various misconceptions about his investigation. But President Trump is calling for Smith to testify publicly. Watch.
The House Judiciary Committee has subpoenaed Jack Smith to ask about his investigation of you. I wondered, for a deposition, I wondered if you'd prefer to see that as a hearing so that the American public can see the questions and the responses more easily.
I'd rather see it probably at a hearing, and there's something really wrong with him. I'd rather see him testify publicly because there's no way he can answer the questions.
This comes as a top federal court official is defending Judge James Boasberg and his gag order that hid subpoenas related to the FBI's Arctic frost investigation, saying the chief judge in Washington was likely unaware that the subpoena's intended targets were members of Congress. Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley firing back at the claim, saying, quote, Smith's apparent lack of candor is deeply troubling, and he needs to answer for his conduct. A lot going on here. Jack Smith's investigation was very, very wide, spanning not just sitting congressmen and senators, but also ordinary folks. Anybody who supported Trump could have been on the list.
You're right, Maria. And the one that's responsible, he's the chief of the judge system, Chief Judge Boasberg, is supposed to actually look to say, I'm the one supervising every single grand jury indictment. And he's saying he did not know that people like Jim Jordan were being spied on, because that's exactly what was happening. He imposed a gag order during an election cycle and then allowed spying. So either he's lying or he didn't know, but either way, it's deeply troubling.
I mean, how do you track a sitting senator's phone and then tell AT&T and Verizon, don't tell the senators that we want this information, and then the phone companies follow that?
Yeah, Maria, this sounds as if it's out of East Germany, yes, or Russia or China. This is ridiculous. There's no place for this type of activity in the United States of America.
Yeah, we should point out that AT&T did not go along with it. AT&T pushed back and said, no, we're not going to send this data. Verizon, another story.